Yes, it is. It's a highly cancerous
Yeah,
drug.
you're doing it in a...
Do you have cancer? I'm so sad for you.
No, I hate the cancer. I hate the cancer.
That's on stream, by the way.
A whole bunch of asbestos in my walls.
It's pretty metal. It's metal.
It's fine
It's
if you don't.
awesome.
If you aren't,
Hey,
like,
Pete, don't worry, we got this on file now.
not airborne, you're good. It's absolutely fine.
I will snap your neck and spin your jaw.
The current is like a lot of that, and if you want to change anything, you just need to get everything removed.
Something removed.
The magic material, where they made filters for kids during World War II. Gas mask filters made of asbestos.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
Charcoal. That's what they use now, pretty much.
Yeah, but think about it. There were gas masks for babies, like a full suit that you put the baby in. The filter was asbestos, so all the babies died.
That doesn't surprise me. Like, if you're having to don a bunny suit, you're going to have a bad day. It doesn't matter. Bunny suits fucking suck.
Yeah, but the problem was the filter was asbestos. That's why they died.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
Like babies giving them that filter.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've got no substance.
I gotta stand up. That'd be cool. Look at these. I'm gonna add a cocktail crown to this. And then recolor it as a cockatiel. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I got a few other things that I need to do before that.
My avatar is not exactly. I don't touch it. I've never touched it since I did it, and it was like I want to optimize more and more features.
More features? More features? More features?
Because I'm just always in a constant state of wanting to add something new to it.
Hey, more avatar features? More avatar features?
Oh yeah, rub it in.
Yeah, rub it in. Here it is, as. Do you not have a booth?
No.
Did you?
I applied for one in the McCurry world.
Oh.
I'm probably going to help Shadow with his.
Okay.
I didn't get one. Yeah.
Because also was about to say I could probably spare some space. Yeah.
And I should only need to use
You're in,
Pop and jump, neon purple.
only use the unit and stuff. The model will be just random stuff.
Yeah, the goal was to get into the McCurry one.
Well,
Shalule.
you have choices.
Like, what is Yoka doing in that corner? They're a friend of mine. That's why.
Oh, they're there. I was like, wait, what? Oh, they're there.
It's like yellow name. I don't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
That was a very good question.
Okay, I gotta rub it in even more now.
It's these two are like the biggest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just really.
And you have the most cursed camera bug in existence.
Nah, it's apparently a feature, but it's really weird. I'm not using the camera right now.
It's more of a bug.
Right now,
Good job. You don't have a camera.
wait now, we're live on YouTube, and it's this view.
And then YouTube will go down, right?
If you see a forge on a train in Oshalule in Vika 2021, I made that. Well, I made the concept for it. Submitted that.
Actually, wait.
I at least had some input into it.
You want to do something dumb? YouTube VR.
Oh, hi, Bento.
Steam VR is unobtainable. YouTube removed it on Steam VR. The YouTube VR app.
Why not? Don't die.
They just discontinued it. You can't watch.
Hey, Bento, you're not live on stream. Now you can wave to your mom. Yeah.
Bento's always live on
Hey, yeah. Hey, yes, you're live on stream right now. You can wave to your mom. Yeah.
and then show your mom the stream.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're about to start.
Mine can't turn on a computer to save her life.
I'll put the computer on.
This is the next province over. That's a bit difficult.
Oh, I should change my status.
Remotely power on the system. It's possible. Just need some more high-end motherboards. Just get a server. That has it. Just get
Get the person who can barely turn on a computer a full-on server.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I know.
Remotely, so.
I know. What are they called?
For your server hosting, I guess. You don't have to pay the power bill.
It's adding an extra layer to it. That's what you can solution.
I can't think of what that little module's called now.
It also lets me
IMM.
Fuck. No, there's another name for it.
choose like
It depends on which.
souls. I should have
Yeah.
appealing to the souls, but
I think it started with an E or something like that.
inspiration for that, so
ILO
I just
is one of
left
them.
The masses.
No, it wasn't ILO.
No idea. Integrated management unit.
Yeah, that's new. I get the substance stitch too.
I love noticing that. I love seeing
That might have been it.
Management.
AAA games.
That I you.
Unit. Integrated. IMU.
That might have been it.
Integrated management
You
unit.
notice sometimes like if
There's so many names that are all the same. Every brand swaps them every so many years.
I wish there was more standardized.
I regret sharing that on my stream. There was a Kermit, but on my friend list.
Fine. Fine. If that's what you need to show your Steam,
Alright, welcome to the Avatar Roundup. At this monthly event, you're welcome to share and promote anything surrounding avatars. From rad components to rigged characters, keep in mind the community guidelines and credit anyone's work that isn't your own. Each presenter will have up to 15 minutes to share, and during this time, feel free to ask for a dark environment or audio link to emphasize any visual effects. For further information, visit communitymeetup.net.
Okay.
Based on the time that you would like to present. Now, let's begin to round up anyone that would like to share. Oh, you did?
Yeah, you'd like to stop.
Shut up!
Yeah, you froze strip. We have video proof.
Based on the time you would like to share, please form a line on the opposite side of the stage from north to south, depending on the time you would like to share.
Wait, are you sure north and
If you wanna
south
begin,
is not that
If
way?
you want to begin sooner, that's first. If you want to be near the end, it's over there.
You got a big line.
Could I get you to like spread out just a little bit more? Your name tags are overlapping. That's good. Thank you.
Just because you want that screenshot with the names.
And we got Flower. Flower trying to show go.
Is that bad? Oh.
What?
Are you showing off anything, Flower?
You're trying to show
That'd
an
be a good one to
avatar
show.
you can go in a while.
No, just simple avatar.
So you can show it. What's
I'm just checking to see if I got everybody in the screenshot. Yeah, I got everybody. Cool. So,
And then never go to the Avatar World, don't forget.
thank you. All but Link may return to the other end as they're the first to present.
I'm just here to watch.
Okay, it's my first time doing this. Last weekend, I decided to do a fan model on my old video game characters, so I'm in about 24 hours. It really won't take that long to do. Oh, when I'm loaded.
I've seen this before.
I made this all from
Like a
scratch,
Bomberman.
and all the animations and stuff.
Oh my god, I love that.
Oh, look at that.
So like I did, like in something cool I discovered. I figured out that I adjust the offset in the shape fraction. It'll,
You're like
well, in this
setting
case,
out a lot.
1/4 the character's.
You're barely audible.
Sure. And then I can. Yeah.
Link, your microphone is like going in and out, like you're cutting off.
I literally can't change that. Blame provider.
Oof, internet.
ISP. Damn.
Oh, bummer.
Oof.
Yeah.
How a bummer.
Just gotta speak very slowly.
So, if you go into the avatar menu, the avatar color between black, red, and blue, and back. You should
Wait, why are we changing into
types of faces.
Why are so many people that's becoming bomber man?
You can do the smile.
Cloning on David's puppet.
You can do the shock.
Oh, I'm so much tinier.
You can do the eyebrow, and you have a radial puppet to change how the eyebrows work.
People that are gonna be bomber man.
That's pretty cool.
So I didn't have a chance to mention, but after you make a list for the different colors, you change the offset to a fraction. You can then, or not offset, one of those two. One
Where are the eyes?
of the other options too, from like 25.5, 0.75, you change what the actual app is pointing at. And I added to add a bomb, and then I can walk away and it'll spawn a bomb. Only does that once. And I can turn off the toggle and turn it back on, and it'll stay there again.
That is amazing.
And that's all. I wanted to only do this 24 hours, so I didn't really make it like a physics object. Otherwise, I would have. I had some trouble with that, so I just left that in. But this is what I did in like 24 hours. Actually, ended up being less than that, but yeah, I finished.
You were done presenting.
Yes.
What was Craig?
Thank you very much, Aqualink.
Who's making the squish noise? Ah.
They're on to me.
Look within yourself. Schizophrenia.
You have someone stomping on you? Oh.
Thank you very much,
That's a
Aqualink.
small head.
It's unfortunate that your ISP is causing you to stutter so much. But it's quite... It's nice to see you complete such work in less than a day.
We notice the spinning eyes on this model.
Alright, the next person up is Peep. Yo, Peep, get up here.
Peep, go.
Get out of there, bro.
You spout.
God, on Discord, it's making me annoying.
Peep, come on.
You can do it.
Peep, come on.
You know, people downstairs causing a ruckus. Anyway, I've actually started modeling
in your
stuff
walls.
again after like 3 months of being silly and not doing it.
Could you guys move away from the entrance? Maybe like come in and get a seat over there?
Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
I need
Thank
to know
you.
how to turn off my sounds. On
Anyway.
I am in your walls.
Empty spaces to actually see.
I think they already decided.
There's plenty of empty
I've made
spaces.
another fucking and
Oh,
I'm too tall, I'm too
Yo!
That's a full one.
too tall for the damn thing. There we go. Thank you. I've turned cloning on. I think it might work in full body. That's a might. No guarantees. No guarantees.
Who's eating their mic?
Quiet over there. Second model. Okay, actually, for continuity's sake, I'm gonna show off the other bug model. I find I finally did a spider. Now I'm too. There we go.
That's adorable.
I love the polarizing camera. I would have done constraints, but that's too much effort for a, you know, I don't wanna, I really don't. I sleep. But it's just got D-bones for the spare hands and that's it.
I recognize that issue. I don't know how to fix it.
Notifications.
Oh. And then bit more I'm going through these briefly because they have nothing besides what's shown. I don't have any funny 3.0 stuff. And then I'm briefly I'm going
No memes?
Wait, I'm pointing at the wrong person. You, quiet. This one I just had a funny idea. I just had an idea. I managed to get the bones on the hat to have it follow the head perfectly. Oh! As you can see.
Wait, does that go straight?
You know. I think this one might work in full body, but it's gonna be really weird because of the everything.
MMD lads.
No, Peep, explain about the hat. I'm interested about it. How do you make the hat thingy?
It's incredible. It's a very complex method. It's a very okay. So get a pen and paper and a notepad with at least 80 pages, right? Because we're gonna be I made a bone in the middle of the
I gave you
head,
the camera interface.
put the hat on the bone and made it jiggle. Get that down.
Amazing.
That was a lot of information.
Better have got that down because that's gonna be on your finals.
I thought it was fucking
Suck it.
Not actually going to be any sort of exam.
I'm sorry for being so
I'm gonna take this bag. I probably need it.
That's everything. That's
We love you, Peep.
Wonderful, good sir.
Thank you.
Hey, so there's a lot of moments where, like, everything sort of lags for, like, a second or two. Does anyone notice that in any other worlds, or just happening since you joined this one?
I don't notice it overall.
It's just VRChat. It's just VRChat. It's just VRChat. Thank you, it's VRChat though.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just VRChat.
It's just VRChat.
I have like 55 FPS.
When in doubt, play Unity.
Well, I don't want to blame the application itself. Like I updated this. I'm not sure if I messed anything
Could be a
up.
problem with the Unity update.
Have you tried the beta version?
Yeah, I didn't update this world for 3.1 or whatever. I heard that it shouldn't be an issue, but maybe I should have done that.
Hey, maybe you should not update to 3.1 and wait for the 3.2 to go live.
Wait, there's already...
That's in a test right now.
Thank you, Peep, wherever you are. I adore the new bug that you have. Those eyes are...
Looking completely the other direction.
Those eyes are wonderful. The next person up is Kadachi. Yo, Kadachi, where are you?
I'm right here. Hi. So this is not the avatar I'm showing, but you may recognize me from this one. Can we do dark mode real quick? I have a couple.
We have a problem.
Are we gonna teleport?
There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Can everyone use their safety settings to disable everything, to disable my audio and my animations and my shaders? Because that's part of the flex here. Yeah.
Wait, does they enable them?
Like you safety settings. Wait, disable or
Yeah.
Disable?
Disable. Don't enable my avatar. Just disable all of those things. But leave particles on. We need particles on. We need particles on.
Why do you need shaders off?
What are we disabling? Is it so people might
Disable shaders and animations. But not particles, but not particles.
I mean, I didn't see anything. Any change?
If you disable animations, your particles are not gonna work.
Anyway.
No, it will work. That's the thing. Disable animations.
I don't want to go into my safety settings. It's too much of a hassle. They're on default.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, so okay. Now, why do seagulls fly over the sea?
Because they can.
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be called bagels.
Yeah.
But yeah, entirely particle-based glasses flare. No animations, always active. Whenever I touch my finger here, it does the thing.
I don't.
Yeah, that's why I had everyone disable stuff.
That's cool.
Yep, anime glasses. and Bloom.
Very confused.
Yes, I use Pot of Greed to draw 2 more cards. That shit. Yeah. Okay. Can we do regular light mode again?
Oh no, time for
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Whoa, I don't know.
So that was a fun one. I'm still like figuring out. It's still a little bit janky. Like if I go from this angle, then it just activates immediately. There's a couple of things to iron out. Hopefully, I can involve physics that will make the glasses actually move. But anyway, there are other things. Has anyone here read the classic webcomic Dr. McNinja?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so for this won't be very meaningful to people who haven't read it, but there's still some cool features on it. Like there's the sword, but I can't just like summon it by making a fist or whatever. You have to actually grab it.
Oh, that's awesome. That is
and also not be bad at grabbing it. That's the hard part. Let me use the mirror.
I think you're grabbing it, but it's just not appearing in your.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Got it. It's particles. So this is a particle. That's a particle. And when I grab it, damn it. Oh, I do need animations now. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Just re-enable my avatar now. Yeah. I should have been clear about that.
I think the particle when it disables collision, I won't be able to see it regardless.
Oh yeah.
It uses particle triggers.
Your particle limiter
but
in the file, you can't see that. Oh wait, no, he did get it.
That's not cool. So Juicy's asking
Funny
for
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Alright,
ban
block that one.
instantly.
He left.
In fact,
Got kicked.
I made some throwables too.
Why are you throwing those?
Every single person in here reports that person.
Now he's calling me on Discord. Great.
They'd probably be banned from VRChat.
Good luck. Okay. Anyway, but then there's the one I put a lot more effort into. Someone was doing like a Genshin Impact themed shindig. I never played the game, but then I saw this guy, and I saw that he had one eye patch, so I gave him another eye patch. But then I need to put something behind the eye patch. Where's the is this the camera right here? Yes, it is. Okay.
Yes, that is the camera.
What's behind the eye patch?
Yeah, no problem. I left the call anyways.
You can get back on the stage. I can move it towards you.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So raisable, lowerable eye patch. Yeah, so, you know, I was just adding more and more jokes to this thing. So then I was like, oh wait, it's a Genshin Impact. So he has the mightiest weapon of all, the destroyer of lower legs, the Shin Impact scooter.
Oh my god!
Yes, razor blade. It's razor sharp. Yes, you can finally scooter angle people. Well, everything we ever wanted in VRChat. And then I was like, you know, it'd be funny. I'll just make a Paimon spring joint. So I made a Paimon spring joint. And I was like, wait, what if I could make it go like farther away? So I made it be able to go farther away. And then I was like, what if I just left it in world space?
May I get you folks to move into the area?
Which is fun. Yeah. So now at this point I have basically like, you know,
It jumps
a drone or
around when you
something, so
move when it's
I
in
give it some
world
things to
space.
say. And I will send this to a lot of people.
Hey, can I have some emergency food over here?
Yeah, so this shader, you know, it's hard to make like laserized shaders work just right. So what I did was I turned Z-test always, and then made it fade out by distance. So it like it shows through her head no matter which angle you're looking from, but it doesn't render for people like through the walls and stuff. And then I just started adding more things like the ability to turn it around and an FPV camera. So I don't know if you can see it, but I can see everything through this little camera here. Yeah, that's probably an issue. But it's a nifty little feature. And then I had moved to make it like track the way I'm facing, so for it to better help with the FPV cam. And then I fulfill its true form, making it an actual drone, because let's be real, that's what it is.
I call it emergency food delivery.
Yeah, basically. And then when it's in that mode, now it has a chair on it. If anyone wants to go for a magic carpet ride, there we go. They went for it fast. Yeah, you can climb aboard. It's actually really useful for like, you know, getting around like, you know, broken world stuff. And also if you make it go to the max distance, then hey, Otter, do you want to respawn? Do you want to respawn? Okay, if you make it go max distance and point them into the ground, then they respawn because they hit the respawn barrier.
Oh yeah.
Should be. Yep. There's Otter. It works.
Brazil was nice, everyone.
And then eventually it'll come back. I need to make the spring a little bit tighter. Takes a little bit, but yeah. Oh, also, I think my cloning's on. This one and the previous one are all, those are all public to share, and they're on my avatar world if you like. Oh, going again? Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone want the express ride to the entrance?
It basically just feel like you're like pointing down like go to hell.
Go to hell.
Whisper stepping up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Climb aboard. There we go.
They can do Detroit.
Enjoy the Shadow Realm.
What? How does Otter have global speech? What?
Oh my god. I can't
Oh, it's that. Oh, I see. Other people are using it. Yeah, there's an instructions panel on it if on the like the base menu, so you can actually, you know, see what the hell to do. But it's just stuff that I've shown so far. That is the extent of everything. Now that I've shown the chair. Yeah. But yeah, this is just the process of like I was gonna make a spring joint and then I ended up making like a fucking drone transport system. You know, just normal things that happen. Alright. Oh. But then finally there was a feature of the Dr. McNinja avatar that I had to naturally save for last. Peace.
Yeah, bye.
Damn. Oh. Completely gone. I'm done.
Okay, bye.
For whoever wants to go next. Yeah, hi.
He's a ninja. He's just here.
So yo, the world, the instance is like lagging every few seconds.
Not for
Sorry,
me.
I don't know if it's my fault.
For me. It's only for
Yeah,
you,
I'm
John.
fine.
Well, you were the one just talking, so you probably didn't notice.
Well, just for an answer.
Yeah, you can.
Anyway, may I all have your attention?
I'm not either. And like, it's almost like a video player kind of glitch, but there's no video player in this world, so I'm not sure what it could be.
There is a
It's like a script that's running.
playing
Oh, there it goes
this?
again.
Alright, so...
That looked weird.
In case anybody was late and would like to present... I don't know, poke me, hit me, put your face on my face so that I can see you.
Yeah. That would be a deal. Jump in front of Ribbon.
Are you condoning violence?
I might have a friend who might want to present later, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get on in time.
Bummer.
Yeah, why does
No. That wasn't everyone yet.
Global.
It's just that, like, last
Who's
month,
global?
someone joined late, and
Really?
they said they wanted to be a part of it, and again, there's another person who's late that wants to be a part of it. So, I'm just letting everyone know, if you're late, that's cool, bug me, and I'll add you to the list. But, the next person to appear is Down Lyric.
Before they start, I'd like to ask my friend Tamish, would you be willing to assist
Beans.
me with my showing?
Can you step, Ada, can you step on the circle and back down? Yeah.
Can you step on the stage and then back?
Wait a bit.
Alright.
I got my bean man.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Just, could you do me a favor, and could you clone me?
Yeah, that worked.
No one else clone this, please. It does have some elements on it that are slightly could be abused. Alright. Here we are. Alright.
Way too bright.
First one I want to show is a special chair I made. I've got a couple avatars to show here. This chair is a chaotic chair that changes a person's bodies and properties at random. Even I don't know what'll happen to you when you sit on it. And I made the dang thing. I don't know how it works. I made it. I don't know what it's gonna do to you, and I made it. But that's the beauty of it. So the reason I want him on my head is because I know for a fact what happens to that one. Now just sit on my head if you don't mind. Right above my head. There we are. As you can see now, he is now moth-sized on my head. He is this speck if you'd like to come closer.
That's just animating scale.
This is one effect
It's
that can
just
happen
chair
to you.
animation.
For rare.
Wow.
Now shrunken down.
Oh my god,
To move and walk around while on my head, so he's
really
able to
small.
over me. He can change back. Though some people it's permanent. So
Yo, I want to be small.
Some people don't have their skill.
now hop off. There you go.
I want to get in the chair. I want to get in the chair.
Hop on off. It's random. Some people it does absolutely nothing, about 40% of the time. However, if someone has a furry avatar, I found furry avatars tend to work about 75% of the time.
You're basically just scaling, right?
So
Yeah, you're just scaling, and scale is different.
no. Let's see. Thomas, could you turn into your normal base one? And where is Otter? Is Otter still here?
Stanley, do you want to know what it is actually doing? Because I can tell you.
I'll sit down.
It makes some people big, some people small, some people's spine breaks.
You're animating scale on a chair, and because the way how scale works in Unity, the people are not setting it properly. And if you don't have human
I want to sample your chair.
Oh, go right ahead. It's you gotta reach above my head.
Alright.
Well,
Okay, let's see.
It has some other.
Some people will grow, and Otter, you're perfect. Otter, get over here.
Okay.
You sit on my head.
I remain the same.
Now hop off.
You can't stop me.
Come on. Big money, big money. Hop on off, Otter. Let's get the big money. Come on.
I'm on.
No, jump off.
No, off. Jump off.
Oh, your scale is wrong in Unity.
I've made him better.
Everything normal.
Random effects.
Not really random.
Some will be permanently bigger, some will be permanently smaller.
I'll probably go lazy.
Why do I want to do this now?
Now, I'm going to fix you, Otter, with my next avatar. My next avatar can fix you.
I don't believe
My
that.
next avatar here is this boy. Now, if you shake this one's hand...
My hands are in my wrists.
Shake my hand, Otter. Now hop off. Voila.
Can I see?
Oh my god, that is amazing.
I give you a condition, I sell you the cure. That's how it works.
Nice.
Well, everything comes at a cost. This one is known as my ink spreader, Bendy and the Ink Machine inspired. So I made flowing ink along my body. This one has the unique property of if I touch a surface, such as the floor here.
It's the same as like 1.5 years ago. It's the same behavior.
Oh jeez.
I make a spreading ink pool.
So does it just grow? How long does it grow for?
Oh yeah, it just keeps growing. I managed to make a particle that continuously expands without increasing in particle amount. Yep, it never increases in particle amount.
My toes!
Do it again, I just turn on.
I can do other things such as, you know,
My shoes. My shoes are big and gold.
So I don't want to clean that up. Can you?
Oh, absolutely. Here, let me just.
I don't see it.
Slurp it.
Oh yeah, welcome to the
I don't see it on my end.
Yummy ink.
I look away and it's gone.
It returns to the source. This one has 4 hands. 2 of the hands have the transforming effect, and 2 of them are the cure. I don't tell people which are which. That's the fun of it.
Some cool.
Oh, if I touch the ink together, they merge into one body.
touch both your hands. So if you shake your
Oh, nothing. I can't grab my own hands. Next up is a micro world project I've been working on where I make miniature little simulations within a world. Fortunately, this world isn't the best world to show them, but I will show one. And that's just my camping in the daytime, where I can just click this, and bam.
Which avatar?
We're now camping under the stars.
And dark mode.
Darkness, shadow effects, warm lighting. There's 3 seats here. There's 3 seats if anybody'd like to take a seat for me to show the other fun effect. This one also serves a double purpose as a private conversation box. The idea of this is that you can have a private conversation with up to 3 people by basically kidnapping them. 5 people.
Just a black John Black
Lots of basic features.
So you can take people up to the sky. It'll float down very, very slowly, so you can have a talk if you need to in your own little private section.
Nice.
So cool.
Now, let me see. Oh, don't worry, that's okay. I've got my 2017 moth here. This one's just good fun.
2017.
This is my 2017 moth, so you know, I just pop down my table, pop down my sign, pop on my music here. And this chair here, this one's reserved for Ugandan Knuckles. He's currently finding the way, but he'll be back.
I agree with this statement on that thing right there.
Yep.
Not on VRChat, but everywhere else in the world, I think it did.
Oh yeah. I've got Janitor Moth, rapid firing these. Janitor Moth, anybody played the video game Control before?
No.
Which one? The other day. I love that.
The single player game based on SCP Foundation.
Oh, I'm so excited.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
No, not Quantum Dream. I'm so sad no one played it.
Control is a good
No.
game.
It was made by the makers of Alan Wake. If you played, you know what? If you played Control, come here, come here. This is a reference. This entire avatar is a reference. I'm a janitor.
Oh, I see.
I'm a janitor moth. Let me see here. Let's see.
Nice pistol.
Oh my god.
Thank you. It's a very it's the service weapon from the
I
game.
know.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see the like.
And because I'm a moth, you know, I've got to bring a really crappy lantern. Because it's lighting and shadow effects.
I'm expecting the janitor to just teleport around.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that'll work great for my final avatar I'll show off. So I can't show my pocket dimensions in here as they won't function very well. So I'll just show the being that controls the pocket dimensions, Galactamoth.
Oh god.
My entrance animation. Here we are. This is Galactamoth.
Too many particles.
I come in through the portal.
Can you give us some
Oh my god. I enjoy making pocket dimensions in this game, aka non-Euclidean spaces that are bigger on the inside. And unfortunately, they're not very simple to show here, as due to the round shape. They're meant to be contained boxes where everything is contained within the box. So what I did is I just made an avatar with a 6-sided cube that portrays all of them. They're all non-Euclidean spaces on the inside here that are bigger on the inside. Question, is there bloom in this world, Ribbon? Actually, let me just check. Oh yeah, there's bloom in this world.
I'm getting flashbacks.
That's the void. Yeah, let me come down here so the void doesn't flashbang you. That's the void.
Whoa.
Yes.
Void.
Is there a way to turn off the Ribbon?
Whoa. No, I'm sorry.
Oh. Well then, pro tip, don't look up because this cube is just the tiny simulation. Oh! Cube! I'm back. It's a cube!
Ah, shit. We
So
didn't
I
realize
have an
we were
avatar.
feared bomb.
One, I have an avatar that leads to each of these non-Euclidean spaces. And I'm currently devising a world as well, where there will be a cube here where you can walk into each side of the cube and be inside of that space.
I think
That was bright.
too bright.
Same one, yes. What?
I want to do that.
How much time do I have?
Am
Am I almost up? I have no idea.
Too much?
Sorry, I wasn't checking.
Time is endless when you are Galactic Moth.
There's no active portals in this world, right?
I
Don't think so.
Oh, perfect. Well then, I can show bedtime moth.
Ay, Dios mío.
But I don't want to go to bed.
What? Oh, bedtime moth actually overrides the skybox from the light mask.
Oh. God, these are such big words for my 15-year-old brain.
Can you step down from the stage, please? Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's the bloom of the world, unfortunately. Does anybody, just a heads up, I'm switching to an avatar that does have copyrighted music.
Oh, I'm gonna turn off sounds
In case
then.
that affects anybody.
Alright, streamers, you're getting banned.
I'm switching to an avatar that has copyrighted music. If that's a concern to you, here's your notice.
Yep. Oh, I forgot I should stand on the stand, yeah, with that. But, the good side, though, it is all proximity-based.
Sony VR on Twitch, right?
So, you won't see any effects or hear any sound unless you come close. So this is completely contained effects and music.
Whoa. Wait, you what?
2D audio is important. Always when making anything audio, make sure you have it 3D. With area effect.
Am I missing a setting?
Oh, this is
No. Oh, avatar volume. They call me Bob Moth. Look at my moth, bro.
I really like how you can see the effect from out here by just looking at the camera screen.
Yeah, it's a bit cursed.
And for an even more contained effect, I've invented hand phones. Let me whip out a pair. Yeah.
Are you a Deltarune boss by any chance?
I hear it over here.
Yeah, it's
From behind me.
yeah. The channels are flipped for me too.
I just hear music.
Yep. This is handphones, aka the effects and music won't kick in unless I'm touching you.
Oh.
Oh shit.
There we are.
Touch.
Wait, I want to know now. I'm interested.
Touch, 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 touch.
Just really tiny sound sources.
They're handphones. The speakers are in my hands and they're left and right oriented. Ribbon, crouch down, I am short.
That's interesting.
Can you crouch, Ribbon? I am tall. I am small. This will be my last one here. I want to touch your face.
Roundup.
Handphones require going on your
Basically,
ears.
people just
Like
people step up and they demo
effects
like
that only
avatars
kick
they're working
in, as
on.
well as audio that only kicks in if I touch your face with left and right speaker oriented and different
I'm on
effects on
TV,
each
Mom.
hand.
I'm on TV.
I absolutely love these. I make these publicly available as well on top of that, simply because they're very non-intrusive and it's fun just to hang out in the corner, have one hand on your ear and just, you know, relax in your own little world. But, yep, that's all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the crazy effects, and I hope to be back next month. No more. Yep. All right.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Woo.
Yay.
Oh, welcome shot. There. So you got to participate.
Wonderful non-intrusive shader work. The next person up is Janu Zuzu.
Let's go, Janu.
Thank you, Andre. Hello? Anyone who doesn't know me? Hello, my name is Janu. I am an avatar creator of 3 years and a modeler of 1 entire year. Those who do know me, I apologize and I will help you get counseling if needed. Oh, this is nerves. Oh, it's like a school, like a, what do you call them? Like the school display things you have to do. Presentations, that's the word. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm very nervous, if you might not see. Yeah, this is a TED Talk. And I'm here to talk about the environmental impact of growing corn in the ocean. It's actually very impactful. No. Actually, what I wanted to showcase is some of the stuff that I've worked on now for the last month or two, and then some older stuff that I kind of got pointers from the previous presentations. But currently, what I have right here is something that I've worked on since last Friday. I started the project on Friday, and I finished, heavy quotation, finished it yesterday, last night, very late, just in time for this event, because I wanted to be ready to present this today, because I wanted to show something really cool. Since the last time I was here, I saw people showing like really cool avatars, really cool effects, stuff they've done, technical art, practical art, yada yada, you name it. And I kind of want to have some of this clout, some of this sweet, sweet attention, even though it's making me very nervous. So for this one, this is
You need those chemicals in your brain.
you
get the chemicals.
There's nothing up here. It's just wires and.
Oh no.
Yeah. I will give out an announcement whenever like an avatar I'm going to show is public. I'm only going to show maybe 4 or 5 avatars, but still. For example, this one is currently public. This is something I'm planning on submitting for the Spookality Avatar Contest, and it's still going to get some more features, but as it is right now, I'm like pretty confident on showcasing it. On technical aspects, this doesn't have much. It does have 3.0 control for the color of the suit. So you have RGB control for individual channels, so you can mix and match and change your suit on the fly. So if you feel like you want to be on like, you know, a cooler white suit for the night, or if you want to go for like the really devilish red kind of suit, you can do that as well. Just, you know, pick and match. The problem is, with my current material setup, I don't have a system for the tie as well, so the tie is going to be permanently red for now.
until I get to it. I'll address it later. Other features, not anything amazing. Does have constraints for the pistons on the neck that don't really work in first person right now because I didn't do the setup for the first person fixes. So if you clone this and you look in the mirror, you're just gonna see the pistons pointing out because, you know, constraints don't really work great locally, especially when it's scaling your head down for the first person VR. But yes, this was a project of about a week, and I'm very happy with it. I'm very proud of it. There's still some very obvious issues, some weight pinning issues. Hang on, I saw just now something clip in the camera or not.
Yeah, I saw it too at the back.
It's like some other
around
the back. Something clipping in the back. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. Yeah. So there's small stuff like this that I still need to iron out, but for the most parts, I got it done for tonight.
How many polys is it?
Now for the next avatar.
Oh.
Also, thank you for pointing it out. For the next one, it was a project that lasted about a month because I was still very much learning a lot of the techniques I used on it, but I applied a lot of those techniques into this one, and that's why I got this done within a week. How many of you know Warhammer stuff, Warhammer 40k, but actually specifically Warhammer Fantasy stuff? One?
I know of it. Not me.
One? Two people? Three people? Okay. So most of you won't recognize the character, but I made a model of Balthasar Gelt, because I've not seen a single person ever use a model of him. So I really wanted to have one. I really wanted to have an avatar of Balthasar Gelt. And if you do know him, you do know the memes about him, and I do have some of those memes on him. Specifically the glasses, and it does have the full speech, but I'm not enabling right now because I'm not sure how the audio fares currently. It had some issues. I tried to fix those. It was too quiet and too loud. It was global then 3D. I don't know how it kept fucking up, and I just kind of pushed down the rug. Also, this is public as well. Other features are the staff of Volon, which there we go. Forgot the gesture. You can grab it, you can hold it, and you can also drop it in world space whenever you let go, and it's gonna just stick there. Using VRC Labs' load constraint system with slight little things on top, made by yours truly. Well, made. It's just an extra constraint to make sure that, you know, it gets the location of your hand wherever it locks its position, instead of like your avatar location. Other features, I don't think this one had any further ones, so I'm just gonna move on to the next one. But yes, this one was public as well. The next one is not public, but it's something that I'm selling on my booth. Thank you. And it's this one. Some of you might have seen this. This is something that I have used almost permanently for the past 4 or 5 months that I've had it. I have a clothed version myself, which has shorts and a tank top for, you know, the outfits. And this one actually has a bit more technical fun to it, because of using funny constraints for things. So, with this, when I was designing this robot, I wanted to keep in mind, what is it? Modularity. I wanted it to be modular. I wanted to be, you know, swap things around, have different models customized the way you want it. Obviously, poly count comes across if I cram everything into the same avatar, so I just made tried to make multiple different versions of the limbs and such. But with this, it allowed me to do fun stuff like this, where I can just pull off the arm, or the leg, or both, if I really feel like it. I can take off both legs. Oh, hang on. And I can, like, start squatting with them if I want. To really keep it going.
It doesn't work locally too well on the cameras because of constraints,
but it's good. And an absolute favorite feature of this, which I only, you know, realized afterwards, but it should have been obvious, because of the constraints are, you know, ambidextrous. I can grab the left hand, I can grab the right hand.
What
And
about the
if I grab
head?
both at the same time? Sadly, no. I wanted to do that, but I don't have like a neck thing. Because with these, you can see there's like an actual connector on the shoulder
yeah.
and on the arm. But I don't have anything for the neck, so I can't take the head off. But an interesting feature, when you constrain something to itself or constrain two things into each other, they kind of take their direction and keep going.
Yes.
So if I grab both of my arms, I'm gonna just shoot them out like rocket fists. Like.
That's good.
Now, who wants to see a bird? A mechanical bird. Because the distance affects the speed. So if I do this, it's really slow. So this was more of a technical thing, but I was really happy with the design itself, and I thought it was really funny to be able to just, you know, fly the bird around or just rocket punch things or people if I wanted to. I don't have any effects on it. I was thinking about adding maybe like a, you know, particle effects, yada yada, that would like enable a screen space effect where it would just like be a small subtitle, like you know, Navi from Zelda, just going like, hey you, or whatever. If I wanted to get someone's attention from a distance, I could just, you know, shoot my arms at them. But I figured that would be a bit edging on like being malicious, yada yada, and I didn't really want to deal with any of it, so I was like, you know, I'll just keep it as is. It's funny. It's not utilitarian, but it's funny. But yeah, this is also available on my booth, which, if I'm allowed to show.
Oh yeah.
Am I? Okay, good. Yeah. So the link, I think it's on my status as well.
It is.
Yep. So on the status, it is just my name .booth.vm, and I have this for sale on there. The guild is not there because it's, you know, free. It's not really my IP. It's kind of owned by, you know, Games Workshop. So I'm not gonna start selling that stuff. Yeah.
Those guys are malicious.
Yeah, Games Workshop is very anal about fan content nowadays, so I just, you know, don't want to touch that. And also the suited robot with the skull, that's also, I'm thinking about, like, making it a completely public, free, available one, especially with the Spookality admission stuff. Anyways, another thing I had was, again, a Warhammer thing, but this was, came up to my mind when Downrick was showcasing some, you know, audio source stuff, shenanigans, and this was Avatar. I don't own the model for that one. The model I found on Sketchfab. I can't remember the creator of that. I apologize, but I did make it into an actual avatar myself. Here it is. And I made this originally to be a desktop avatar for myself. So as you can see, it is a floating skull. It is what is called in the Warhammer universe as a servo skull or servitor.
Oh,
and you know, it's just a floating skull that follows you around. It's a glorified cell phone because all it does is carry over messages, was dust pounding, stuff like that. And as you can see, it has like little smoke effects, some steam puffs, yada yada. Not 100% lore accurate. Also, this is public as well. But what I wanted to showcase was the fact that it does have audio for the steam hisses and stuff like that.
Wait,
so if
it
you get
does?
close, you can hear the gears rattling and the steam's puffing. You should be able to at least.
Oh, I hear
Can you hear it?
It's really quiet.
And if you clone it and you know you move away from
respect the
music
man
to
who
this
cares
one,
about his audio.
Yes, but you know, I don't personally hear it myself because I adjusted the curve in a way where it has a minimum distance that you have to be away from it to hear the audio. So you yourself, as the avatar user, don't get like definitely blasted with like rattling and steam hissing and etc. when you're hanging out in VR. So it's a very nice like little detail that doesn't annoy you yourself.
So you occasionally hear a little, like,
Weird. Yeah, if you like move really fast, it kind of desyncs out of your head, so then you can like hear it for like a split second, and that's something I can't really fix without increasing the distance a lot.
I have a fix for that.
Yeah.
So I have audio on my avatar as well, but I'm using the is local.
My recommendation
I'm using is local to then turn off all of the animations just for me, or rather turn off all of the sound effects just for me.
That's a 3.0 feature, isn't it?
I mean, I make mine in 2.0. My typical solution to prevent desyncing from me is I just attach it to the armature itself and move it to the location I want. Because typically, when it's attached to your head,
this
it's
is
not really going
directly-
many places.
Yeah, I mean, this is directly on the head bone itself. This is not, like, constrained anywhere. This is a very old avatar. Yes?
Directly to a bone.
I liked a lot, but I'm using is local to then turn off all of the sound effects for me locally.
In an animator.
Hear it, but I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
3.0 animator.
Yes, you see, this is a very old avatar from
Ah.
roughly 2018, so... I did not have those kind of luxuries back then, but thank you. I appreciate you bring it up, at least, because that would be a modern way to do the same thing. I mean, Warhammer stuff are really relics to begin with. Most of them.
Hold on, peep this one. Peep. Did I hold on. Check this out.
I don't think I had anything else to... Oh, there's one detail I wanted to show with the suited robot from beforehand that I forgot to. This is something, when I was, creating the character, I was trying to think of kind of like a background for it, and what inspired me first was I wanted to make like a devil. I wanted to make a sorceress devil for, Halloween, make it evil, make it spooky, yada yada. And then I made it a robot. I added the robot neck and the head and made it skull shaped, got the shape language, spooky, etc. And then I came down to the hands. And I wanted to have gloves. I wanted to have like dress gloves, suit gloves for him. But then I would still have to make wrists. So what I decided to do instead, actually, I should say, is that I made it just that tiny bit extra spooky by adding the small detail on the wrist where they're not actually mechanical. And I'll show it here on the camera, if you can see.
Oh god.
It's actually just like burnt flesh.
Oh.
Yeah.
The middle button.
You wanna lick? It won't taste like sunshine and lollipops.
No, I do.
I call tips first.
No, it's mine. Fuck off.
No.
But yes,
Tastes like strawberry.
I don't remember rubbing strawberry on there, but yes, anyways. That's all I have.
Consumer goods.
Thank you all for allowing me to show my stuff. Thank you for all your attention, and if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me, either now or later or on Discord. My Discord is the name and then 0001, so freely available. Also, Twitter handle is also the same, @Genesis. Thank you.
Yeah! Round of applause! Round of applause! Hell yeah!
Yeah!
No, round of applause!
Yeah! Thank you for sharing, Jenu.
Who made that?
The next person up is Yash! Yash!
Hey, what kind of illusion are we gonna see today?
What weird simple usual today?
No illusion today, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm out of here then.
This month, all I've been working on is my Spookality avatar that I've been doing. I made it from scratch. I started on it. Probably going to do some more still to it.
And no illusions on it?
Nope.
What?
Oh no.
I made a grip. Mogwai.
What time is it?
This is public. Anyone can clone it.
Please
There's a lot of
don't.
customizations on it. And if you feed it after midnight, it'll turn into a gremlin. But technically,
Also known as
it's always after midnight. Like I said.
That's cool.
Hold up. You got 10,000 emotes and accessories.
And it's just done with blend shapes and material. Like I said, it's fully customized. You can change the fur patterns on it.
Oh, it's a friend.
You can change the hue and saturation.
I got this. Is it full body compatible?
Yes, it should be. I tested it in mine.
Okay, cool.
Adjust the emission.
Yeah.
You got a mohawk. And also got a randomizer if you just want to go through some random variants. Also got a few accessories. You got a
You see those 3 spheres in the entrance?
got a headband. Can't really see it with this color. 1 second. There we go. Now you can see it a
Make it
little more.
so you can turn on rainbow mode.
That just
Yeah,
looks
that might
like
be an eye.
blood from here.
You got
concussion.
3D glasses.
Hey, how is VRChat in 3D?
You got a little pumpkin pail.
Look at Ribbon.
Yo.
Why is he on his belly?
Why not?
And of course, when you change into Gremlin, you got candy corn instead of regular candies. Even though I like candy corn.
Corn rocks though.
I know, I like candy corn too, but most people don't.
Same.
Why? Why do people not like
Like wax, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Don't record me. Record them.
Not in a good way. Why not just eat wax?
But yes, all the customizations also transfer over to the Gremlin when you change.
You can get Patriot
Just the saturation a little.
Among
But yeah, the different patterns.
El Gablino.
And you can randomize it too. And a nice reset to go back to the standard. It's got all my normal emotes that I put on most of my avatars.
You get me?
And some dances.
Looks like he's gonna make recovery.
Good. That's good. Of course. Cannot. Oh.
You're gonna lose all your candy.
I'll groove the grooving.
Oh no.
No, among. Never stops. Never stops.
I know Macarena when I see it.
But yeah, that's what I've worked on in the past month, so. Hey.
Yeah.
It's actually cool.
And scary.
If you become a gremlin, we have to burn
Stop
you.
being scared. You're a robot.
Yeah.
Oh, are you done?
Now we're watching Ribbon get up.
Yeah! Way to go, Yash. Nice little gremlin.
Gremlin spookology.
It's you.
It's so spooky.
It's a spooky month.
Ba 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 ba. Yo, next person up is Marino.
Forgot what animal he was for a second there.
I love avatars. I don't know if you can tell.
God.
Very good.
Wait, I just realized the thumbs are backwards.
Yeah, that was one of the problems with this avatar. You can't put it in T-pose unless I do that, unfortunately. So, yeah, one of the problems.
That just makes it
there's
more
a-
scary, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's
I
a
looked at it,
possessed
and I was
man from one of the older Guilty Gear games, and he's got some of the funniest animations I've ever seen, so I tried to make my own possessed man. And also, my cloning is on if people want to try this.
How does it work in full body?
I'm glad you asked. So, one of the problems I ran in with this avatar is, full body actually works. I wasn't expecting it to. I
What?
didn't want it to, but it does.
Oh,
no. No. So, how I've managed to fix that is I have a blend shape that flips the geometry of the legs 180 degrees so that they bend correctly. It's so jank.
Oh my god, look at card.
This is interesting.
This is so.
Oh my god.
Wait, you can enable a ghost that goes out of the body?
Oh yeah, I'm getting to that stuff.
Wait, I thought.
So, one of the features that took the most amount of work is when you stand up, like, if you stand straight up, the pose starts to break. So how I fix that is I have a feature where you could toggle a custom viewpoint. So I'm going to turn it off. This is me standing up all the way. I'm going to turn it back on. It puts my viewpoint where the pose would be. And you could turn this on and off at any time. There are some toggleable cosmetics. You could turn the mask on and off. You could have pointy fingers. And you could have like a little sigil below you. I'm probably not pronouncing that word right. People have found out already you could turn a ghost on and you can freeze the arms of it if you want. So I'm gonna do a point emote and freeze the arms. So now I'm pointing the entire presentation.
Man has a point.
And then
who made
I
that
tried
fun?
to be in VR to show off these other features, but there's a bunch of different things you could do if you do rock and roll and toggle stuff. Do that. And you have like candy corn launchers and a knife, like a possessed knife.
Oh, nice swoosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. This all works on Quest to
the
varying
pumpkin's
degrees.
mouths move.
What?
The
Yeah, they
pumpkin's
do.
mouth move.
The transparency doesn't work on Quest, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
they will
this
see
all
just
works
squares.
on Quest to varying degrees.
Yeah.
I have to take the particle systems out.
Transparency on the ghost doesn't work, right?
Don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a default position for the hands on Quest, so they're just
Oh.
like sticking out the entire time.
Oh.
If this wasn't Quest compatible, they'd probably see a fallback doing a really janky idle animation, so I decided to make it Quest anyway. Yeah. And that's about it.
I wonder how jank it is on Quest.
Hilarious. I would be laughing my ass off if.
Yeah?
I do love that.
I'm curious. Considering it's been on for 2 days now, how did you work this fast?
What the hell?
Oh, I was working before when they announced it at first. I am going to be submitting it to the contest though.
You were already working on.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I started working on it since they announced it on September 10th.
Wait, they announced it on September 10th?
Yeah. It's in the Discord.
Nasha, how is it 26 degrees in my room?
I don't know.
Fix your temperature.
I know what.
Super hot.
Need an ice cream. Have an ice cream.
You scream?
Yeah, my
Stop saying you're a screamer.
Oh, I just realized I got ice cream. Oh shit.
No, you can't scream here.
You cannot scream. You don't scream.
Okay, it's a popsicle.
Scream?
It's a popsicle. It's okay.
Yeah.
Popsicle.
Mhm.
I was gonna say bitch weenie because I saw that adults were short.
Like, it's spray with my friend.
Bitch weenie.
Air conditioning still.
Imagine with all the things about air conditioning going on.
So that was it for the first list of folks who appeared at the beginning. If anyone came in late and would like to share as well, please just come up here and form a line on the other side. If anyone would like to share more, if not, I'll just end the thing. No? Okay. Well, thanks for coming to the Avatar Roundup. October's spooky month. Oh. That's an extreme close-up. Come on.
Hey, don't play copyrighted music.
Okay, get off the stage. I wasn't done. You?
You? That's what I heard. That's all I heard, Ribbon. You?
Alright, get off the stage. Thank you for coming. Avatar Roundup. Woo! Every month first Saturday. No. It's been going on since like maybe April.
Too long.
Hasn't it been over half a year already?
Too long? Come on, that's not cool.
Everything can go into a long.
First Saturday every. Come on.
And crush him, do it.
It's just too long to remember. That's not even too long.
What's
I
up?
don't have anything to show, but I do have a question to ask to the audience about an avatar competition. if I could.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, everybody, listen up to listen to me. I'm on the stage. Get off here, you gross little gremlin. Alright, check in on would like to take a moment of your time.
Yes, thank you. So just a quick request. If there are like one or two people who would be able to afford some time to judge an avatar competition coming up in the next couple months, please hit me up. We have, I believe, one or two there currently, but we're still looking for a couple more. If you're skilled with avatar making, kind of understand the ins and outs of general creating of those things, either mechanical, visual, stylistic, whatever, come to me, and so I can forward you on to the person who's actually looking for those to fill that role. Thank you.
Cool, thank you. I'd like to give it a shot.
Yes. Oh, Ribbon, I think he's
Yoshi,
trying
what's
to get
all
your
your fur?
attention. Behind you.
No, I think he's just waving on the
Peep,
camera.
what you doing?
Did you, for all the texture swaps, did you set up like a grid, like on a
Just wave back, Ribbon. Come on.
Nice.
Where it's like a Mexican standoff. I can do this all day.
Great work on that.
Oh, that it's like the Star Wars.
Keep waving.
Yeah.
Just keep waving.
I didn't put together VR people.
You're the one. You're gonna be the first to stop waving, by the way. Like if I haven't clarified this already.
Yes! Yes!
No, Ribbon is still waving.
I need to fly free.
Yeah, you got tricked,
You
Peep.
can't contain Christmas spirit.
Oh!
My Christmas spirit has been contained.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
There it is.
Happy New Year.
Happy Christmas and Merry New Year.
Good Christmas.
Wait, who made that? The jar, though?
Happy Christmas.
Where's the jar coming from? What's making it?
Oh, the jar's back.
No ribbon. Plug the website. Plug the website. Plug the website.
I plugged the website. Oh, right. I didn't look at my little script for the end.
Plug the website. Plug the website.
Where was my script?
Plug the website.
Your motorcycles.
Oh god, it's the jar.
Oh, I don't even plug it at the end.
Oh.
I plug it at the beginning.
Oh well.
At the end again. Community meetup.communitmeetup.net.
Perfect.